Good day, I'm Liesl Brits with this week's top local news. Two suspects, aged 35 and 40, were expected to make their first appearance in the Vereniging Magistrates Court in Gauteng on Monday for the possession of hijacked vehicles, unlicensed firearms and ammunition. This follows a multidisciplinary operation in Sharpeville where two hijacked luxury cars, 10 firearms of varying calibers and multiple rounds of ammunition were seized. The arrest comes after police responded to a hijacking and kidnapping earlier in the week. It is understood the driver was allegedly kept hostage at the house and was released a few hours later by the suspects. Police spokesperson Brigadier Matapelo Peters said a team led a search on the premises on Thursday where several AK-47 rifles, explosives, signal jammers and housebreaking equipment were discovered.
The Acting Provincial Commissioner of Police in Gauteng, Major General Tommy Mtumbeni, welcomed this success that affirms the continued collaborative approach by Gauteng law enforcement agencies, partnering with private security and community structures towards bringing down the volumes of serious and violent crimes such as hijackings, house and business robberies.
The Freedom Front Plus said their request to the Gauteng MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Lebogang Maile, to replace the administrator of the Emfuleni local municipality has paid off. This comes as Gilberto Martins is appointed as the new administrator at the local municipality. The FF Plus's Gerda Senekal says that although Martins has limited experience in local government, the party will give him a chance to implement a reversal strategy for Emfuleni.
Last year, the FF Plus asked Maile numerous times to replace the incompetent Willie Bila, who had been appointed in June 2020, with an expert in the field of local government management. Martins has the mammoth task on hand to bring the service delivery in Emfuleni back up to standard, and the FF Plus will recommend that the first step should be to replace incompetent cadres in the municipality with expert officials who are able to turn around the service delivery dilemma.
The Vaal Dam level continued to rise during the week and now sits at 74.5%. This is an almost 10% increase recorded from last week's level that stood at 65.3%. It also shows a substantial jump from when the dam stood at 55.5% during the same week last year. The integrated Vaal River system also experienced an increase in levels and now stands at 76.6%. Government says the Vaal Dam inspires optimism for a continuous water supply with substantial increases in its levels over comparable periods. The Department of Water and Sanitation spokesperson Sputnik Ratau says the department in Gauteng appeals to water consumers to continue using water sparingly.
The Department of Water and Sanitation continues with its weekly watch on the dam levels across the country. What we are encouraging South Africans to do is to continue to use water sparingly and conservatively, even in the midst of the response to the COVID-19 pandemic.
And Vaal Triangle and other South Africans who belong to a medical aid scheme will not have to pay to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. The Board of Healthcare Funders confirmed that all medical aid schemes are expected to cover their clients fully when the vaccination rollout begins. The board's Katlego Motudi told Sowetan Live that schemes will pay for their members as a prescribed minimum benefit. He added that they are also collaborating with government to find an appropriate solution to fund citizens who do not belong to a medical scheme. And this is the end of today's bulletin. Follow the news team on Twitter and Facebook at 90.6 FM News. Also, subscribe to our 90.6 FM TV News YouTube channel for more.